Grand Rising or Great Rising to all my King, Queen, Gods, and Goddesses. It is your boy Terrible Waunstar. Gotta break it down to all of my beautiful Virgos, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus, or wherever it's at in your chart. Or if you stumbled by even as a cross watcher, hey, this message may be for you instead of you cross watching. So with that basically being said, gotta do the disclaimer. This is a general reading. Take it as it resonate. Now, if it resonate, make sure you hit that like, comment, subscribe, share button as well. Now, if not, make sure you cut on your notification bell so you'll know every time that I do a reading, so it can pop up on you as well. Now, if I can't do none of that for you, I may not be the reader for you. I try my best, try to do what I could for you. So, with that basically being said, hello to all my Virgos. I hope your weekend was wonderful, or whenever you see this, timeless, whatever you get it, I hope it comes down to fruition for you, and hope you get the knowledge and the understanding that you need in order to grow. Okay, Virgo, like the title of this one is, let's jump into it. The title of this one is, you are looking for love in all the wrong places. So, it kind of reminds me of, it's the country song. I think it's by Randy Travis. I don't know. Don't quote me on this, but I'm looking for love in all the wrong places. So it's kind of letting me know. And yeah, y'all don't laugh at me. So it is letting me know that, like, Virgo, maybe the situation that you've been going through in your life, yes, you may been loved the wrong way, or you may not know how to love accordingly from what you have been brought up or programmed into your life. But I feel like right now, Virgo, you still coming in a position where you got authority over how to love, who to love, or how to get through a situation, or how to get through any altercations that's coming for you. Like, yes, Virgo, you have gave a lot of love out to a lot of people. Yes, you do that as an act of service. Majority of you, I feel the energy of majority may want it reciprocated or want to feel appreciated and acknowledged, but it's a few of you also that has been programmed that thinking this love that you are receiving is toxic, or receiving is negative, or receiving is the proper way that you do not know because you so used to having love in a negative manner. Take it as it resonates. Like, don't get mad at me. Remember, I'm just a messenger. So let's go on jump into it. Let's go and see what Spirit got, because I'm not going to get too much deep in intuitive downloads on this one, okay? Now, whatever you've been on, or whatever you have been on to, Virgo, has been stressing you out mentally, physically, and spiritually lately. Okay, I feel like the unconditional love that you have been sending out to other people, or sending out to your loved one, or someone even close, has created you to be led away from your purpose. And now you at a point, Virgo, where you don't even pour into yourself emotionally anymore, okay? Now, I also feel like right now you may be snooping in somebody's business, or being very, very nosy, trying to gather some type of information, or some type of key clues or hidden factors that may be going on into your life, okay, Virgo? Now, I also feel like right now, emotionally, you have started putting the love into yourself. Yes, you have. I feel the energy of it, but I also feel like now you starting to, some of y'all may be going back to your dark night of the dark soul, or some of you may be letting people step over your boundaries, okay? Now, some of you probably had enough, but some of you, it's a small few, just don't know what enough is, okay? Now also, I just want to say, you do got new beginnings coming in for you, so you trying over and over again. But Virgo, don't feel so stressed out because you may try the situation once, or you may try to finish out strongly on something that you know that's just no longer good. Now, it can be a job, it can be a relationship, it can be even you trying to start to be a better individual by even working on your dark self, or the dark night of the soul, or when we say dark, I'm not saying the evil side, I'm saying more of the side where people don't know more about you. Let's say it professionally, okay? Now, I also feel like, Virgo, I'm going to pull a random, so before we get started, I feel like right now, someone may be going through karma, or it may be some type of consequences that may have happened where you feel like you tied down. You probably put a lot of effort into this, and now you just don't know how to get out of it. I also like to say this karma may be a soul tie, where you've probably finally paid your debts to society. Take it as it resonates. And not only that, I feel like for every cause, there's an effect, okay, Virgo? So I'm going to clarify this one. Thank you, Spirit. So I feel like people who have treated you poorly, or people who haven't gave you the love the right way, who didn't know how to really understand you or bond with you, confide in you, or give you the best them for you, Virgo. I feel like right now they are starting to make a sacrifice from the karma that's coming in, and now they starting to let Spirit lead the situation subconsciously, or maybe this is you, okay, Virgo? So with that basically basically being said, it's time to see all the signs, Virgo, for what it is. Now it's time to take the action that you need, or something you have been working on that no one knows about. So I feel like secretly you may have been probably making some type of decisions that you want to put in your life or want to pour into your life, Virgo. And I also feel like the more that you're trying to pour in, the more you starting to understand about loving yourself, being more in a position where you are more structured to do what you're going back to you program too. Thank you, Spirit. Now, not only that, Spirit also want me to tell you right now, I'm going to get into it. It's time to see all the signs for what it is, we know, but you've been moving in a direction for helping those who you had on a pedestal, and now for the people that betrayed you, you know, they just honest, they just loyal. For those, you may have a lot of them out of the way. It still may be a little few, but Spirit want me to tell you right now, you're the source of all. So Spirit see the challenges you've been going through, but Spirit want to come in and open your eye up on how to love. Maybe some of you are running away from a person or individual because the reason why is, Virgo, I feel like right now some of you not strong enough to push through the opposition, even dealing with your heart. So I feel like your heart been played with, or your heart chakra has been played, and now it's out of alignment. You need to put yourself back into nature, Virgo, and you need to have the courage and the faith that you need when it comes towards your happiness, your growth, and stability. Now, not only that, I feel like it's time for you to respect your boundaries, Virgo. Accept things for the way that they are. You can't fix a person. You can only take a horse to the water, but you cannot make that horse drink. So in other words, you cannot let people bring you down. You got to look how far you came between the relationships before, the one that you have around, the people that you're around, or the energy from way back. Like you used to be the one that probably snap off, pop off first and ask questions last. But now you are coming to the point and the fruition to be a better individual. So some of y'all probably have forgot where you came from. Spirit want me to tell you, it's time for that separation. It's time for you to get yourself more aligned. Now, even if you with somebody, I'm not saying with my man, some of y'all want, my man take care of me, that, or other. No, it's time for you to separate, to figure out what you need to do with your life. Don't worry about how to be an active service to somebody else for your therapeutic needs to make you feel acknowledgeable or satisfaction. When the last time has Virgo done something for Virgo? When the last time Virgo poured that same love and started remembering the loving side of the happiness that you had within? Well, Virgo, it's time for you to be free. It's time for you to take that leap of faith, because there's plenty of opportunities out here for you and the person that you with if it's going swell. Now, but something that mainly coming in is ego, okay? So don't let the person's ego rule or dictate over your life, because again, remember, you are deprogramming the old you, the old habits that your mom, your dad, your grandparents, or whoever raised you taught you, and now you starting to do the things that you need to do for you. You may have watched people love in a toxic way and you thinking that's proper love, or you may not have received love in a certain area in your life, and you may not understand, so you run from it out of fear instead of saying, hey, it's okay. So Virgo, I feel like right now you are loving yourself with the self-growth and the self-nourishment that you need. But again, you got to fix your boundaries. You came a long way and no one can change that but you, okay? So with that basically being said, that is the download. Let's go ahead and get a reading for you, as well as a meditation. I'm trying to find the right one that's going to be right for us. All right, right now, Virgo, what we're going to work on is purification, okay? Now, this is going to help you in mental clarity, purity, and spaciousness, enhances the circulation to the neck, throat, and thyroid, okay? It helps align your cervical spine, and it also releases the tensions from the neck and jaw, help purify thoughts and limiting beliefs, okay? Now, if you got hypertension or hyperthyroid issues, please use this cautionly. Please use this at caution, okay? Now, bring the tips of the thumbs to touch the base of the ring finger. Now, allow all the other fingers to extend outward away from the body. Rest the back of the hands on top of the thighs. Relax shoulders down and align the spine, okay? Now, this is what we're going to focus on. By embracing purity on all levels, I open greater expansion. By embracing purity on all levels, I open to greater expansion, okay? So I'm going to leave that right here so y'all can see it. So I had to bring my baby with me. So what we're going to do, we're going to basically get in meditation, and let's go and rock this out, Virgo. Let's get directly into the reading, okay? Ashe, amen. Oh, yeah, I just want to say thank y'all so much. We almost at 10K. The universe almost got 10K for this channel. So I just want to thank every single one of you. Make sure y'all keep hitting that like button, subscribing, and sharing to those who need to see it, okay? Ashe, amen. Let's get into it. Breathe in, Virgo. Positive energy, positive light, full abundance to your highest good and understanding, Virgo. Now hold it. And release out all the negativity, all the stress, all the worries, all the doubts, all the concerns, anything that's not suitable for you, we letting it go. Breathe in, positive energy, positive light, full abundance to your highest good and understanding. Now hold it. And release out all the negativity, all the stress, all the worries, all the doubts, all the concerns, anything that's not suitable for you, we letting it go. One more time. By embracing purity on all levels, I open to greater expansion. By embracing purity on all levels, I open to greater expansion. Release. By embracing purity on all levels, I open to greater expansion. Again, by embracing purity on all levels, I open to greater expansion. Ashe, ashe, amen. All right, let's go ahead and get into this reading. Let's go and see what's jumping off for these Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus, or wherever it's at in your chart, okay? So let's go ahead. Spirit guides in the universe, we thank you right now for everybody coming to the channel, especially Virgo and Crosswatcher. Lead us, guide us, give us the blueprint and understanding towards our highest good and highest expectations. Now, anybody wishing any ill will, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, or emotionally, what we're going to do, we're going to send that energy to the universe so it can be reciprocated to us in the right way, in a proper form, okay? Ashe, ashe, amen. Now, everybody know, if you knew, I'm not the one that's going to send it to the sender. I don't believe in that return to sender, because whatever they do, I'm going to let my big father or my big mother, I'm going to let the universe, the world, the one, I am, whatever you want to call it as your religious background preference, that's on you. And I love everybody. So I'm not the one to judge you on your religious preference. I'm just saying I give the energy to the universe so they can take care of it, because they the one who take care of us. Ashe, ashe, amen. All right, let's see what we got for us. Spirit guides in the universe. What do we have for Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus. Ashe. What do we have for Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus. Ashe. What else do we have for Virgo? Ashe. One more. Ashe. Ashe. Now, Virgo, I feel like right now that we got going on for you, we got the Lovers card basically being in reverse, clarified by the Ten of Pentacles basically being upright. So, Virgo, this is basically letting me know right now, I will show you the Lovers card, but I can't show you with this deck of cards. Now, it may be some type of poor choice or poor decision that you have made into your life that you probably going to transition in. Or two, it can be a situation with some type of secrets or betrayals or something dealing with a third party situation for a few. That, or it could be something that you are dealing with love, or something that you are craving and aching and wanting to be in your life for long-term stability. Now, I feel like with these choices that you are taking, you're not finding the truth and honesty within yourself on knowing what do you want to love you or how do you want to be loved, okay, Virgo? Now, also, when I see this, I feel like right now, not only the choices you are taking, but Spirit is trying to get you to understand that stability for some of you is very, very important, okay? Now, not only stability, I feel like you want a prosperous, longing relationship, but I feel like you're not getting the needs that you want in your relationship or in the relationships dealing with people that's around you, okay? Now, I also feel like you need to pay attention to the messages, okay? Now, if you walk like a duck, talk like a duck, baby, then it's a duck, and you got to understand you can't turn that duck into a squirrel to make it fly. Virgo, you got to be yourself and just do what you need to do best, okay? Now, I also feel like, Virgo, even though with these new choices, you want the long-term stability, you want the family, you want it all, or I feel like right now you want to make it better for people, but right now other people not seeing that. Like they are playing you as a strategy, or maybe you are strategizing yourself for something new, for some type of level up into your life, okay? Now I feel like the way that you move, you more intellectual, so you move more strategically, but people around you may be moving this forwards or backwards. Like you, when when it comes to you, Virgo, you play it like a game of chess. So I feel like you can look at an opposition over here about what you need to do in your life, but you get and then you will pull back this way instead of you just actually being like checkers and just honestly just take one step at a time moving forwards, okay? But right now you need to jump over your opportunities. You need to jump over the opposition dealing with people, okay? Now we do got the Lovers card basically being clarified. It's in reverse, but it's clarified by the Seven of Pentacles upright. We also got the Hierophant upright, and we also got the Magician card in reverse. Huge energy dealing with stability, dealing with growth. Now Virgo, it's a lot of earth energy in this too. You could be dealing with either a Gemini, a Aries, Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus, okay? Take it as it resonates. Now, I also feel like right now, even with this clarity, you are not being sure on how to move the way that you need to. You need to go and get you need to go and get the understanding that you need deep within your soul to keep pushing forward to do what you need to do, okay? Now, let's go ahead and get into it. Now, what else do we have for Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus. I also feel like right now, Virgo, on a spiritual sense, when it comes to this choice, you feel like you made a wrong choice, or it may be some delays dealing with the love that you be pouring out with people while it is only hit a certain plateau or a certain peak. Spirit want me to tell you right now, they're giving you the inspiration and the compassion to focus on to focus on yourself, to unify yourself with spirit so they can have you. It's like you are going through the old and the new. And right now you are starting to understand that dealing with people with this long-term stability, that you are understanding again, Virgo, that the choices that you made, yes, they have been poor, but now you are starting to accept things the way how it is. You are starting to learn the lessons in the cycles that you need to take, and now you are starting to let spirit lead you, and now this is what the success is about to come in for some of you. Now when it comes to reoccurring cycles, yes, you are manifesting something new. You are manifesting your way out of spiritual debts, and you are understanding everything that's going on into your life. Now Virgo, I also want to say it's something that you've been putting a lot of work into. Now this could be a relationship that you've been putting a lot of work into. It could be a friendship, or it could be a job. A spirit woman to tell you it's over controlling you. It's controlling you to the point where you need to try to find some type of solution or find something in your life, because we got the Seven of Pentacles clarified by the Empress basically being in reverse. So I'm feeling like right now you may be controlled about where you pouring your seeds at, or you may be fearful about pouring your seeds, but you need to be wise enough to accept whatever has happened in your life. Accept it for what it is. Go deeper into clarity and understand that the emotional instability is not really out of control than like you think, okay, Virgo? The reason why it's not like that, because you got to understand that you are no longer being pressured by people dealing with third-party situations, influences, addictions. You are no longer listening to friends. You are finding out more about yourself, because with the Magician card basically being in reverse, it is letting me know as well that you look at these people as being tricksters, manipulators. You know they done left you out in the cold before. You getting tired of aiding yourself or putting that emotional storm when it comes in dealing with these people. You are tired of going through turmoil. You are tired of going through the effects of way how people affected you. Now you are starting to also understand during these emotional storms, you are starting to put people out for how they really are. Okay, Spirit also want me to tell you, thank you, Spirit. Now by even going that, it's time for you to surrender to flow, or some of you have surrendered to the flow dealing with these type of people, and this one made you want to be out on your own. Okay, Virgo, Spirit guys, Angel Universe, what else do we have for Virgo? And I also, when it come to loving you, Virgo, it's that intimacy card, like, it's not out. I'm surprised it's not out. But right now, you are, again, it's huge transformation on the wheels turning for you, Virgo. Like, the love that you've been giving out, Spirit is about to pour so much beautiful love into you that it's going to be overwhelming. You can't be fearful when these people come into your life. It may be some cycles that you may need to go through, but right now, you're not showing gratitude for the love that you had surrendered to flow into. Yes, the same love that you gave out to people that you want, it's the same love that you got to pour into yourself. A person around you is not going to give you that love until you express and show that love within you. Now, you are changing a lot of people. I can say that the people that you probably have been around, you have gave them very learning cycles and learning lessons, and that's very, very beautiful, because now, even though you are walking into something new, you are letting the old die out, but you are being analytical and very, very perceptive and about the way that you're walking, okay, Virgo? Now, I also want to sit up there and say, Spirit want me to tell you also that now, again, you got to let your emotions flow. Some of you are still trying to control it mentally instead of letting Spirit want you to go with the flow. You got it twice. Let your emotions flow. Surrender to the flow. So I feel like right now, whoever's controlling you, you may be even controlling yourself. I got to pull out that love because you've been scarred so much through traumatic issues in your life. It's time to let that go. In order to love properly, you need to love yourself accordingly. Now, Seven of Cups basically being in reverse with the the Four of Swords basically being upright. I feel like right now you are starting to understand the lessons that you put on a pedestal, or the people that you put on a pedestal, or something that you was doing more of, giving the energy out than taking for yourself. So I feel like right now, emotionally, you are starting to be cautious about the people that can't reciprocate, but you're also taking the time out that you need, Virgo, into your life to get out of a cold situation. You are starting to look more on a positive insight on the stability that you want, on the materials that you want, on the information that you're getting from people. You are starting to slow that down and start focusing on you. And what happened today, you started a new starting point spiritually into your life. You start to flow within yourself, and the more you flow within yourself, the more you keeping yourself balanced. Now, I feel like some of you may sexuality is in reverse, so I feel like right now, if it's dealing with you, you may not understand your worth the way that you truly need to understand it, or maybe some of you not getting sex the way that you want to each his own, or maybe it's a reason Spirit has slowed that down. Maybe you have to start looking at yourself the way that you need to be. Like, some of you don't feel like you sexual. Some of you don't feel like you beautiful. Some of you don't feel like you that person that you are, but Spirit want me to tell you right now, the choices that you are making and changing, you are creating an alchemy, or you are manifesting something to come in fruition for your healing. Now, 2-5, that's 7. You being more wise and diligent on your choices up in your journey. Now, somebody's birthday can be April 25th. I can see May 2nd. I can also see, let's say, July the 4th. Now, with that's very significant, or something significant probably happened to somebody on July the 4th as well. We know that's Independence Day in America. So right now, I feel like, Virgo, you are no longer manifesting things that's fantasizable. You are no longer thinking about the things that's unimaginable. You are trying to love yourself for the way and receive this love that you need to receive love by. But your ancestors want me to tell you right now, Virgo, now it's time to re-energize your life, because whoever's been controlling over you, or whoever ain't been showing you the love, it's not your fault, okay? Now, it's not your fault the way that you was programmed and raised into your life. So the main thing I want to say for you, it's time for you to understand that, Virgo, all that love that you've been looking for, you got to pour that same love that you are looking for, that you are giving out, and reciprocate to yourself. And once you start reciprocating that love to yourself, and you start growing and start loving who you are, Virgo, then that's when that self-care coming in, and that's when your solar plexus, you'll be more creative, you'll be more happy, you'll be more in your soul, you'll have that justice, that karma, that balance for the oppositions who's trying to walk over you, or this, that, and the other. And Spirit want me to tell you, it's time for you to go with the flow, okay, Virgo? It's very important for you to go with the flow in this, because your spirit guides are right here with you. They are watching over you. They want you to get over this hump in the road. They believe in you, and they've been with you the whole way. Now, Spirit also say, keep being analytical and perceptive about your voyage and your journey, and even the way that you think now, because the way that you are thinking for love, you are making the right choices that you need. You relying on Spirit to show you what love is. Now, one thing I can say for you right now as well, whatever third party situation or heartbreak that in the past that has hurt you from expressing yourself the way way that you need to express yourself, you got to understand to let that go, okay, baby? Because even spiritually, yes, you are climbing up the mountain. You are moving up. You are ascending, even with the loads on you or even the burdens on you, Virgo. But you got to understand, you got to let go of them people who try to stab you in your back to make you feel like you at rock bottom. Yes, you got thick, tough skin. You wouldn't be a Virgo if you didn't. But you got to overcome over these fears and agonies of what you had into your life. Expand yourself out and do the justice that you need to do when it comes to proper love for loving you. Now, when somebody come in to love you, yes, there's people all around that loves you. It's just the thing, what I'm saying is to paraphrase this so Spirit want me to give this to you so you can understand. Stop putting love into people who's not pouring their love into you. It's okay to walk away. It's okay to start over. It's okay to be that new individual and get your life back. You don't have to go through all of that. It's time to take action. It's time for you to stay humble in your journey, in your walk. It's time for you to be that great individual that you continue to be. And it's time to get it done. Okay? Now, some of you can be in Texas. That can be very significant, but it's time for you to go on and finish them tasks that you need into your life to get you to where you need to be. You can't be great and happy unless you be great and happy for you. And don't feel like you're in entrapment. Continue to be smart. Don't let people use you the way that they try to use you. If you feel like they're using you, 9 times out of 10, they're using you. So what you need to do is start focusing on yourself, focus on your growth, and then love is going to come in. We are deprogramming the old to program the new. Okay? Now, the first one that we got today is I am rich inside and out. I am rich inside and out. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Amen. Make sure y'all hit that like button. I make an excellent living doing what I love. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Amen. I make an excellent living doing what I love. I appreciate all my body does for me. I appreciate all my body does for me. Ashe, ashe, amen. Also, I am prepared to move into my perfect place, which is on its way to me right now. I am prepared to move in my perfect place, which is on its way to me right now. Ashe, ashe, amen. And I am worthy of a wonderful life. I am worthy of a wonderful life. So with that basically being said, Virgo, this is your reading for the collective. Now, if you want a personal reading, make sure you hit that description box below or the link below. Now, make sure you also check out my sister Rara Soulfly. She got a new deck of cards that came out. So if some of y'all don't know who she is, she's the Soulfly deck. That's the deck that I use. So let's go and close it out with about 2 of them. Now, also, Virgo, I feel like right now it's time for you to work hard and play hard on the love that you've given, okay? Now, it's time for you to create that same happiness and keep your skill set level on that all-time high. Right now, you are accelerating, doing what you got to do. Don't feel like you depleted. It's time for you to be looking out even more into how to love yourself with a telescopic lens, okay? Now, money will be coming into you. You just got to observe yourself and how to love and stop letting people get emotionally all up into your heartstrings, okay? Loving yourself helps, even though it's easier said than done. But if you start taking the actions or the steps accordingly day by day, you'll get through it in a breeze. Now, the main thing is you have position over those who don't know you. Some of y'all need to probably read the book 48 Laws of Power or listen to the audio book. But what I'm basically saying is once you get power of yourself, you have power to do whatever you need to do. Now, when it comes to you and the love that you need to be received, you don't have to take bad love. You ain't got to take it at all. You're a grown individual. The main thing is reprogram your life to make it better and start with you loving yourself. So peace, love, and light, love, and peace. I love you. God love you. Universe love you. Again, make sure you love yourself first. That's the most important thing on the channel. Make sure you hit that like, comment, subscribe, and share button. I love you. Peace, love, and light, love, and peace. Ashe, ashe, amen. Namaste. Yeah.